let's talk Hallie. We got to give him his love. Like you mentioned, Athletics Anonymous player poll came out, voted him the most overrated player in the league. Obviously, took exception to that, performing at a very high level since that. So Hallie hit.
Whoa. Huh? He was playing at a very high level, and that's why they did it.
Wait, what happened?
Yes.
Not since then. He was playing at a
But it's
high
used that as
level.
motivation.
That's why he got the
That's why they started hating.
That's why they started hating. Oh, I don't like this motherfucker. Oh, damn. And he's been playing up to.
And had a couple of down games in this series, but when it mattered, when it was time to end this thing, keep it pushing.
He was still plus.
This motherfucker been averaging. He's averaged a double-double. So don't try to pretend like, ever since he's been doing.
I'm just saying, since that happened, he's had a little extra pep in his step. Hallie hit 6 threes in the game. Second series clincher with 5+ threes, tying Reggie Miller for the most in franchise history. So Hallie's performance got the attention of his Olympic teammate, LeBron James, who offered these thoughts after the first half of Game 5. He said, Hallie, fucking hooping. We're the lames who said he was overrated, quiet as hell. That boy nice. And even more, someone everyone would love to play with. He made sure to plug his Mind the Game podcast. Everyone would love to play with, I imagine, including himself. But that's neither here nor there.
I like that.
That's neither here nor there. No, Gil, you've been off the Bron. You've been off the Bron bandwagon.
No.
So we taking our talents elsewhere.
No.
We taking our talents elsewhere. No, I'm just
Hallie
fucking
don't
with
need
you.
to come to LA.
I ain't come to work to talk about that.
I wasn't suggesting that he came to LA.
See, I find a way to put on my purple.
I was not suggesting
I
that.
find a way to put on purple and gold.
Was not suggesting.
The Lakers don't want that.
Was not
Don't
suggesting
tell
that.
us what we want and what we need.
I'm telling you.
Don't tell us what we want.
don't want
Let's
that.
just keep focusing on how.
Was not suggesting that Hallie came to LA.
You're not.
He gonna stay where he at. But how impressive has Tyrese Haliburton been in leading his squad to their second straight Eastern Conference Finals? We talked about this over the past couple weeks. Seems like the Pacers are a team slept on, don't get the love that they deserve. No, they got swept in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but they are back this year again.
Wait, then they got swept in the Eastern Conference Finals?
The Celtics.
He's been the best pure point guard in the playoffs.
And we did have that conversation a while back.
Running the team, running the show, no matter if he's having a bad game or not, still finding ways to win, and showing up in big time moments when the team needs him. And I just love the style of play. I mean, so.
Not just in the playoffs. Shit.
I mean, yeah, before that.
Shit, that's just who he is.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, since.
Pass first, low turnover.
Yeah.
Shit, gotta love that, man.
But since I feel like the overrated thing, people's been like really paying attention to what he's been doing.
Yeah, because that dumbass list.
It's special.
Been an underdog most of his career, unranked in high school. Got to start with the Kings. I know, but I'm just saying the ability and the trajectory to.
Best point guard, best guard. I mean,
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
Your point guard's point guard.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what if we ask, I guess, old school media, what is the definition of a pure point guard? I know the basic is think pass first, right? You pass first before you shoot. But what is the stat on that? What is the actual stat on pure point? What classifies you as a pure point before you jump into just
point guard?
Point guard. Now, we know there's a number on scoring guard. Yeah. What
would you call Magic
Stockton.
a pure point guard?
John Stockton, his assist.
No.
Who?
I call
Magic?
Magic Johnson a power forward that was gifted like a motherfucker that made passes because he had vision like God.
More point
forward.
I mean?
And I think that's where it got fucked up at because of the unicorn.
Yeah, I think
a guy who's a small forward, I can put the ball in his hand, and he was Magic. You know what I mean? Like
someone that fits that, like he's saying, it's of course, pass first, low. I ain't gonna say low turnover. Just whatever the turnovers are, you want them to be low, of course. It's just the floor generalship of it. You're dictating shots. Chris Paul is that, right?
Yeah.
He is your modern day typical. I'm shooting second no matter what, right? Everybody else, unless I got it, I'm shooting second.
So even if you lead your team in scoring, you still consider.
If you're doing that.
Yeah, if you're leading your team in scoring.
If you shooting second.
Like.
Yeah, but.
Yeah,
like I'm trying to fit because.
Yeah.
Because I seen an interview with Hallie, and they said pure point guard. And he said, I don't think I'm a pure point guard. I don't think it exists anymore. I think what ended up happening is they told us we need to do more. We don't want pure point guards because the thought of a pure, like even back in the day.
But he is that though, because
But he's the one who took away the notion. Like
he tried to, but he plays that way.
A pure point guard is like
pure point guard to me was always.
I feel like John Stockton was a pure point guard. He scored, he got assists, and he got steals.
You talk about, but even like a Chris Paul averaging 21 and 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It kind of.
But Jason Kidd is a pure point
12
guard.
is.
But what I'm saying, but
that, right? But he still shoots second.
I can score.
I shoot a high percentage.
Yeah.
Right? Chris Paul has always shot I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 and 3, shoot a high percentage. He makes free throws. So his points are not coming he's not hunting. These guards nowadays, they are hunting that shot first, right? It ain't just, Chris Paul, no matter, he can average 21, he still is shoot second.
I'm just talking about his third season in the league when he finished second in MVP voting, but
yeah, he shoots second.
led the league in assists, but still giving me 21 of them things.
You got Jason Kidd.
Shoot second.
You got John Stockton.
They shoot third, fourth, fifth.
No, what I'm saying is
right?
how many points versus assists do you need to be in before you become like, so
I don't think it's a number on it.
No.
I
don't think it's because, like you said, Chris Paul averaged 21 and 12.
So 21 and 12. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I average 21 and 7.
Nah.
Okay. So no.
That doesn't. No, I don't think so.
No, you gotta be in that 10.
Because you can stumble because the ball is in your hand a lot. You can stumble into
9,
7 assists.
Jay Kidd is a pure point.
Right? Because you can stumble into 7 assists.
Okay. So now somebody who would fit pure point guard but don't average that.
Yes.
Would then be Lonzo Ball.
But
right? He's the definition of a pure point guard because
His brother.
see he jumps into another realm because
His brother got hurt, but his brother was more of a pure.
when people talk about,
Lonzo is a pure point guard.
yes, he's a pure
Lonzo
point
is a pure point guard.
Yeah.
LaMelo is the opposite.
Yeah.
So and then when you talk about pure, he's never going to average 11 assists because he don't play the game like that.
Well,
Like when you talk about
he hasn't been on a team where he's been capable to do that.
like Rondo, you know what I mean?
point
Jay
guard.
Kidd,
Pure point, yeah.
like I don't know. It's just like some of the
So just take Darren Williams. Darren Williams averaged, but he led his team in assists. But it's like, what is that number though?
Yeah.
He can average 9. He averaged 9. Is he? But you still don't. You look at Darren like he's a scorer first.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Okay.
like if I told
All right,
you
yeah.
Andre Miller.
pure point. And he's not going to average 11 assists. Like, because if we say James Harden, you're going to hell no.
No.
He got the assist.
But he's not.
No, but he's not though.
But you see what I'm saying? So it's like there's this real fine line before.
What you looking at?
Darren Williams.
Ricky
Whenever
Rubio
y'all
was
start
a
talking
pure.
about people, I just started looking at their
Like Ricky Rubio was a pure.
See, I always assume like
19 and 11.
Darren Williams.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like consistently 20 and
17
10.
He was the best point guard in the NBA.
like 17 and 9. What is that?
Okay.
But
I give you that.
Who was that?
Marbury.
Oh.
You see what
But
I'm
in
saying?
the so if it was somebody that I thought them stats was now, right? 17 and 9 then.
Hallie very close to that right now.
17-9 then.
17 and 9 then. Yes.
Yeah.
Said that, yes.
What was he called? Ball hog. Ball hog.
Because he did.
What was
Look for
Kevin
his
Johnson?
shot first. Huh?
I'm pretty sure.
What
was who?
Kevin Johnson. He was 19 and 9 his career.
So Hallie averaged 19 and 9 regular season. I think he's
Same
on
as Steph.
18 and
I
9
look at him at the same as
this
Steph.
postseason.
Right?
Okay.
Athletic, gifted point guard was
So those other guards.
get you in your offense, but at any given time might put his head down and go get one,
Yeah,
right?
So it's
So what about like Baron Davis and like Steve Francis? Those guys.
now see,
Dave.
Baron Davis is a tricky one because Baron Davis is a pure point guard,
His brain.
but he was skilled enough to score. He reminds me of more of a Hallie type.
Okay.
Right? If I got a team that can go do their thing, I'll
defer.
all day. Right? I'll sit here and do all the I'll get 15 assists, you know what I mean? But if I see motherfuckers that's not fucking, then I'm gonna go score 20 something. So he reminds me of kind of like Hallie. You can remind me of who else is like that, where they can average 12 assists. Like same thing with
about
Trae
Jamal?
Young, right? I don't have to be a scorer. Like I heard Derrick Rose, right? When he said, I wasn't a scorer. They made me a scorer.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like some guys,
Yeah, he was a pass
they're
first
just
point
gifted enough. Like if Hallie wants to average 30, he can. He has the ability. He has the shot. He has the pick and roll. He has the system. So he defers more than, like if Shea want to average 12 assists, ain't nobody stopping him. Because he's going to
that's his next step.
He's going to manipulate the game so much
I think that's his next step.
Because
He could do it too because he got
I think
the
that's
ball.
his next step.
What about Jamal Tinsley?
he was a peer.
He was a pure point guard.
Okay.
Pure.
Absolutely.
Right? So it's like,
Yes, he's past fourth. I mean, he's shoot fourth guy. Like
So
everybody else gonna get a shot before Maul.
So it's not necessarily, it's the assist. The assist doesn't dictate if you are a peer, just how you play the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I heard him when he said it, I had thought about when Hallie said it, he was like, now you can't just be a pass guy. No. You got to be able to put the ball in the basket too, because the game is going to dictate it. And when he said it, I'm like,
because at that position, yes, right? At that 1 and that 2 position in the NBA, you got to be able to go get a bucket when you need one, right? You got to be able to break your man down. And if it's there, like you break him down in the first 3 quarters, now like he's proven, you break him down in the first 3 quarters, it's boom, 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 here, boom, 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 here, boom, boom. Now it's boom, boom, boom. The fourth quarter, now I'm looking for my offense now. And when I get to certain spots, now it's Pascal Siakam, here you go, right? It's Nembhard, here you go. Naismith, here you go.
But Hallie's still having that killer instinct, though. When it's time to go get a bucket.
He's just gifted.
It's a bucket no matter. We're going to get a good shot with him. That's the thing. So what? To add on to the conversation that we're having, to make sure we get a good shot, right? To make sure we get a good quality shot every possession. It might be me, like Jalen Brunson is. I'm gonna make sure that pass might be third for him in that situation, right?
But it's gonna be a good shot.
It's gonna be a good shot, absolutely, right? It's gonna be his shot or free throws, then my teammates. But we're getting a good one every time. Other guys in the fourth quarter, when the game playoffs and in the fourth quarter, we're getting a quality shot every time. I'm gonna make sure when the ball is in my hand and I'm dictating these things, we're gonna get a quality shot every possession, right? Low turnover, especially late in games, shit like that. Just can't be kicking that bitch in the stands when the game on the line, right?
Yeah, I guess in today's game, you don't really want the old traditional sense of a pure point.
They can't shoot.
Yeah, so you don't like.
Yes.
Minnesota's downfall is they have a pure point. They have a real pure point, and it's like, what are you doing with him? Because it's not like you're putting the ball in his hand to let him manipulate the game. You got him sitting in the corner doing corner shit.
Mike
Conley.
He's shooting 26% and 36%.
Because that's not how he played.
26%, 36% from the field.
Like he becomes a second option at this point in how you play the game or how your team is functioning. Your team is functioning as Ant-Man is the primary point.
Absolutely.
Which means you need to have DiVincenzo as your starting because he's the shooting guard, or you need to have young Rob over that motherfucker come in and just playing wild man basketball because for the most part, 90% of the ball is going to be in Ant-Man's hand.
Absolutely.
Now when you have your pure point out there, being a shooting guard, he's sitting there like, yeah, this. So he's
what I do.
He's just wasted minutes. Because now he becomes your primary shooter, and that's not what he do. He's pick and roll, manipulate, all right, get a good shot, and you done took him out the game.
It is Chauncey playing with Chris Paul.
Yes. Chauncey playing with Chris Paul. And he's sitting there like, so I'm Rip Hamilton now.
What would you call John Wall?
I'll call John Wall a pure point.
Okay.
Like John Wall's nature was to pass the ball and realize when he got to the NBA, these motherfuckers can't stay in front
They
of
slow.
He was 6'4", 6'5".
This is
Easy.
hey, I see you, but hey, this is crazy.
So, like we talked about, it's looking like we're going to get a rematch from the playoffs last season. Pacers are Knicks up 3-1 to the Celtics. Obviously, Celtics lost Jason Tatum
I love that shit,
for an
man.
extended period of
I'm
time.
I love teams playing in multiple years back to back because you game one, dog. Hey, somebody getting kicked out, tech something game one.
I'm saying that's gonna be crazy.
Indiana, whatever you did last year, throw that shit out the window. don't go off of last year's game plan.
No, they played Boston last year.
Yeah.
Much
No, I'm
better.
saying, but the
Oh,
Knicks,
Indiana. Oh, with them. Oh.
took the Knicks to 7, beat them in game 7.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Brunson was hurt, had the janky hand.
That's what I'm
OG
saying.
Anunoby 5 minutes.
Whatever you did last year,
I
take
did.
that shit out the window
Yeah,
because
yes,
they got old. You gotta. This is a new game plan,
Absolutely.
right?
Seem to
Absolutely.
still match up very, very nicely. Just depends on if this Pacers squad can kick it up even more of a notch. But Mr. B, do you like the Pacers' chances against the Knicks potentially
Yes, I do.
in the Eastern Conference Finals? We know what's going to happen though.
Yes, I do. Holly got a lot of chip on his shoulder, and they've been playing well, and I just like the way their team is. I just like that, like I said before, 7, 8 guys can score in double figures in scoring, and no disrespect to Brunson, but Brunson's been playing well, the Knicks has been playing well, but I just like what the Pacers are on right now. I got Holly going to the finals.
You've been very pro Hallie in this postseason. Has benefited you to this point. Can you think the Pacers got a chance
Yeah.
to get the Knicks in this series?
Anytime you get to the Eastern Conference Finals, dog, you got a chance. You're playing very good basketball, you get out the first round. You playing better basketball, you get out the second round. Your confidence grows with playing the style that you've played in the Eastern Conference Finals or the Western Conference Finals, whichever one you reach. Once you reach this point of it, you got a real chance. So the odds makers and all that shit, them odds they come up with, man, I got a real 50-50 shot at this thing, man. So we just got to show up, continue to be us, and hoop, man. Like, it's all about right now, will against will, man. Let's go out and fucking compete.
'Cause everybody tired.
Good. Are you ready?
Yeah. It's New York time, man. The city on fire. Them motherfuckers ain't slept since they won game 1.
Look, how they gonna be like this?
Nah, they ain't. I said, New York ain't sleep. They
They probably have.
business has been open, man.
No,
Them motherfuckers ain't sleep right now, man.
Crime has gone down
Crime is
significantly
going
in
down.
New
They're
York.
like, nigga, we need everybody. Nobody dying.
New Yorkers don't feel like shooting
Nobody's
each other.
dying
Knicks
right
is
now.
winning. Boroughs coming together.
I was about to kill you, boy, but I need you to be yelling. I'll see you after the series, goddamn.
Who saw that video on Twitter? Yeah, we're not even trying to kill nobody
I'll
right
see
now.
you in the summer. We
we
need
doing
all
it.
the people right now. All the barrows
you got-
is going. I just think, you know what I mean? It's just how the city is right now. You talking from the Liberty, just everything is moving very well for New York, period, just across the board.
Longtime Knicks fan, Gilbert Arenas.
No, I'm not. Listen. Everybody asked me, they was like, "Wow, them wasn't even Timbs." And I said,
They were a pair of Timbs.
I'm saying, you know what I mean? I'm level 1. You don't get the Tim boots. Level 1, you just get the Europe and the color, the hat. You don't get this thing, the SMD. I don't get to use that yet.
can't say SMD.
I don't get the butters. I don't even get the Black Air Forces right now.
No SMD.
No SMD. I haven't leveled up to that yet. I'm still on my trial run. Free.
Chad wants you to know appropriate number of R's though in your year. So just
Yeah, I get 3. It's 3, you know what I mean? Low level, I get the low level mixtape.
3 R's in the year.
Low level mixtape. Those is the ones I get right now. So
Low level mixtape.
low level mixtape,
So we asked the chat who wins the Eastern Conference Finals. 63% said the Knicks.
Of course.
32% said the Pacers, but 5% said the Celtics. Just
Because it ain't over yet.
That
Still got
5%.
games to play.
That 5% they holding strong.
Listen,
I love chaos, so wouldn't be mad either way.
right? Get the
Lakers have
win
been
one more.
eliminated.
Just win. Make it interesting.
I
Get it
thrive
to
off
6.
negative.
Make it real interesting.
Get it to 6.